Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your November 2023 weekly tarot read in the next 7 days. This is your love and general energy, intuitive messages, the current person on your mind, any new love potential coming your way, and the potential between you and each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe. You know it helps my channel grow. And if you'd like a personal reading, my website information is down below. Also note that I do have my membership, and we do weekly general personal energy checks over there, and we discuss different topics on manifesting and things like that, and you get to know me a little more. So if you're interested in that, membership information is down below as well. So the week ahead, the card I pulled for you was manifest. All right, so this is the energy. This is what I want you to focus on this week. This is a very powerful week. We have a lot of different shifts happening right now, and your intentions need to be on point this week. You need to know exactly what you're trying to call in and only focus on what you want to call in, because your full moon in Gemini is coming up around the corner, and this is a powerful energy for you. The full moons bring our manifestations to life, but it's our subconscious and our limiting beliefs and our fears that can also manifest with our doubts if we choose to let them get in the way of our desires. So this week's going to be about knowing and remembering that what you seek is seeking you. And if you can dream it, begin to focus on it and know that it's yours, and start seeing it come to life for you. So let's see what other energies you have around you, what other messages Spirit has for you this week. Your intentions have such great power in it. All right. Manifesting is a natural process for us. We do it naturally, but we tend to manifest the negative things that we always think we experience. So we just assume that it's always there, and it's really our thoughts that's creating it. All right, so I see discipline for you this week. Work, it could be about skills. It could be about learning new skills. It could be about fine-tuning some skills that you have, Gemini. If there's something you can do, something that you've been desiring to do, this is a week of finding ways to get the knowledge you need and the skills, sharpen those skills of yours. And it's also, what I'm getting is, look at some of the things that's going on in your life, and some of the things that may have fallen off the table, or some of the things that you keep you have your hands doing a lot of different things, but pick a few things that you're really good at this week and really focus on fine tuning that, because it seems as though that could really bring in some abundance for you. There's some skills you have and qualities you have that really need to be mastered. All right. So learning a new skill could be really important this week, especially if you're trying to manifest something new into your life, or you're trying to manifest money into your life. Sometimes it just requires, taking a class, taking an online course, getting out there. And the thing is that I've learned in my life is that anytime I follow a desire to learn something, I meet somebody, I meet people, I meet connections. I have other doorways open up for me. And that's why I've just always kind of been like nomadic. And I just have so many awesome experiences. And I do see an energy here. We are in Scorpio season. You have Scorpio and you have Capricorn showing up for you. So this is an olive branch. There's some sort of truce energy around you. So this could be surrendering to yourself. This could be giving in or coming to terms with something that you just know is it, and you just can't fight it anymore. This can show up in many ways. This could be like giving into your desires, giving into your feelings towards somebody, giving in towards an argument that you're having with somebody, and just deciding to let things go and have a peace offering, some sort of peace offering this week with you and somebody else. It's just like, what's really creating the drama after something's happened. We tend to hold on to things and keep holding on to things, and by the time we take a moment and we go, sometimes, does it really bother us what we're really mad about? Is it really important? Is it important enough that is it hurting you as you're moving forward, or is it is it adding to you by holding on to this grudge or holding on to anything like that? So it's about agreeing to disagree this week. And so with that energy, even if it's not you that's feeling that energy, this could be somebody coming towards you that is about to make amends in some area in your life. And it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be like, I'm just giving in your right. All right. They may not say they're right, but maybe you just know, we both were wrong. It takes two to tango, right? So this is a good week for Olive Branch. And also I see taking a chance this week. It's like some of you've got to trust, you got to play the game, you got to play the game of life. Chances are lucky for you. Roll with it, go with it, give something a chance this week. Take a risk. There's a lot of luck on your side. So you are getting the numbers 2 and the numbers 9 if 9s are important to you. But the odds are that you're going to win something this week. You have a lot of luck around you. So in this, tarot is not a way to say, hey, go gamble, go buy a lottery ticket. I have no responsibility for any of that. This is just saying if something's weighing on you and you're like, oh, and if you're not going to lose your bank account over it, or you're not going to lose, something except maybe, it didn't work out, weigh it out, weigh out the pros and cons. There is a strong energy, Gemini, that what you're going for, what you're taking a risk at, what you might be worried about could end up turning out in your favor. So I would go with it, roll with it. All right, let's see what other energies you have around you, and then we'll go right into love. Ooh. All right, so this is it. Some of you might be conflicted. All right, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to put the camera over as I was talking to myself there. Those are your cards. So remember, the manifest is your main energy, right? If you can dream it, begin it, be it, right? And what you seek is seeking you. You see recognition and reward. And this, to me, when I see this card, when I see the 3 of Wands energy, I always think of house 3, which is your house. You rule this house. Connections, communication, short trips, travel, siblings, learning, writing, creativity, things like that. And it's like, making it networking, communicating with other people. It seems like this is a good time for you to finally be recognized and maybe be rewarded for all your hard work that you've been putting in. Now, it could be just the beginning too. It could be the steps forward. Take a risk, go for something that you've been going for. Remember, we had the card of master and discipline and training. So, training in a skill that will bring you in abundance. You will be rewarded. So this could be a week too of you making some awesome connections with people that you end up, or you have connections with awesome people, and it's going to go somewhere. So just keep staying disciplined in whatever it is you're doing. All right, because you are being noticed, and having the right connections, trust me, having the right connections, and always keeping open to receiving and just doing your thing, and you will see that it will benefit you in the long run. So maybe meeting some important people this week might not show up as being the reward right away, but it is the reward for you in the long term. All right, let's see my love energy for you this week. I thought I was going to retire these cards, but I'm feeling still called to pull them. So I'm going to pull, I've been eyeballing these cards too for some reason. So let me just go ahead and pull a couple energies in love that you may be, that may be around you this week. All right. And this is going to move into the new person potential, and then the quick message from Aries through Pisces as well. So, but this is the potential overall. Each individual person is going to be, obviously your situations are a little bit different, but I just saw the real deal. Roll with it. Remember, take chances this week. Look at this, the proposition card. All right, so some of you, there may be a date. Somebody may surprise you this week. This could be that truce we were talking about. This could be somebody giving into their feelings. This could be somebody, deciding you're the one, or I'm sorry, or anything. A truce could be an olive branch. Just giving in and saying, making a proposition, a proposal for some sort of commitment for the future. The Three of Wands too can be, you've been waiting on this. Somebody maybe was uncertain about their future. They weren't sure what they wanted. They were kind of looking out. But when you have the Three of Wands, the energy, the Four of Wands comes next, which is, the doorway is there. It's about building a foundation for the future. So again, this week could really be about you manifesting those steps into your life and somebody actually approaching you or coming to you, and telling you, opening up about what they really want. And it's the beginning of building a foundation for the future. It could be somebody that you've been going round and round with, and or they've been going round and round. So somebody on your mind may have been having a hard time dealing with they were just a little uncertain about what they wanted for their future. I feel like that cycle is coming to a close this week, and you're going to see that this round and round, there's a reason behind it. And it also, you might want to take a look at yourself, because it could be that you were unsure if you wanted to commit to something as well. Remember, the people outside us sort of mirror what's going on within us as well too. So when somebody's pushing away from you, you're either you're pushing, or it's repelling, or it's coming back, or we manifest everything into our life. So also know that you may find yourself going round and round with somebody this week, and you may decide to give in and be like, all right, I've had enough of this as well too. So these energies can go that way. All right, I see the Nine of Pentacles energy for your love. And so a lot of you are in the energy of independence and stability, all right, and feeling more grounded with yourself anyways, all right? So it does feel like this week you're going to be more self-assured and confident in yourself. And so if a situation in love is going round and round, it feels as though it's not going to bother you that much, except that you're going to be like, all right, it either is or it isn't. Yes or no. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to propose to somebody. I'm going to tell somebody how I feel, or they're going to tell me how they feel, and I'm going to be so confident. It doesn't matter. It's, truce. This is where the truce comes in, the surrender. All right. You do feel like you've reached a point in your journey where you're too, it's just not worth your energy. Okay. So embrace your abundant nature. You've worked tirelessly to become independent and self-sufficient, and now is the time for you to enjoy the fruits of your effort. All right. And so this is twice you've gotten sort of a Nine of Pentacles energy. This discipline, both these nines here are showing up, and this is even for your love. So let's see the person who is coming towards you. The person on your mind, the current person on your mind. Now, this can be anybody. I just pull the best I can. I don't know your circumstances. It's not a personal reading. But let's see the person who might be coming towards you, and their intentions, and anything else Spirit has for you. All right, you've got the Star card here. So what you desire desires you. Could be an Aquarius energy. You're definitely getting some sort of attention. You're in the spotlight this week. Somebody does want your attention. The Star card can be healing. But the Star card is also like, she knows what she wants. She's let go of it. She has faith. She has hope. She surrenders. And she's just doing her thing, being independent, enjoying her life. And that's the energy that I'm picking up with you guys in love. It's like you've reached some point where you're just like, I know what I want, and that's it. I'm going to give it, and whatever comes in, comes in. All right. So you could be coming into alignment with that person you desire. Your person, the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So you definitely see somebody who is very cautious when it comes to love. They work very hard, and they're very grounded, and they take everything in their life very seriously. They can overthink and they can worry about everything. They can overanalyze a situation and just completely worry about everything. This is somebody that puts a lot of effort and a lot of work into something, especially when they really care about somebody or they're wanting to jump in. They will do whatever it takes for you. They give you the time. They work really hard, and they don't have a lot of extra energy to play around. This is somebody that if they don't feel like they're appreciated or cared for in return in some sense, right? And their work is they're putting in a lot of effort and they're not getting anything in return. This person will become very cautious and back off a little bit, and that's why they could move slower. They don't give up very easy, so it's not when they pull back away, it's not because they are giving up. They just are analyzing a situation and looking for another way around. It's a very earthy energy, and that's what earthy people do. They're very steady, very diligent, and they don't like to give up on something that they put so much work into. So this is also, remember, this is the type of person that if they're in a relationship with you, or you want to be in a relationship with them, they will overthink the entire situation, and they won't make a move until they know or can see the future of what's going to happen, or can see something that is going to come from it. All right, because the Knight of Pentacles is ready for abundance, ready for stability, ready for a long-term relationship. I get a King of Cups energy too for some of you, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. All right, so their intentions are to offer some sort of deep emotional connection with you, open up. They're coming in as very mature. They could have water moon. They could have a water rising. They could have a water sign with the earth rising. All right, it doesn't matter, but they have these qualities of earth and water. All right, so water too likes to kind of go with the flow and see where things go, but they're deep feelers. So they intend to make some sort of romantic offer to you, or they are developing deeper feelings for you. But a King of Cups with a Knight of Pentacles energy can also be somebody who's afraid to open their heart too much in order to, they don't want to get hurt. All right, so we do see they're a very mature person emotionally, and they can see beneath the surface. But the thing is they can also be a highly sensitive person. So if they're misunderstood, or if they are feeling taken advantage of, or they feel like there's some misunderstanding or anything like that, this person will back off a little bit, and they won't let you know that you've hurt their feelings. All right, it's that earthy energy. It's not going to be quick to show you what's going on. So you do have somebody who's very deeply connected to you. And look at this Three of Wands energy. So just like I said in the beginning here with this Three of Wands that came up twice for you now, somebody's really analyzing their future. If you feel like they have kind of turned their back on you, or they're kind of not, they're in this energy, because the Three of Wands can bring a waiting period too. It just seems like putting in all this work and, nothing has happened. But this is where we have that somebody rolling the dice and going with it, somebody taking their chances. And we see a truce this week. So we do see somebody maybe opening up and letting you know, they just are focusing on their future. There's something shifting in their life where they're seeing things different. And the Three of Wands is saying you may be connecting on a deeper level this week with this person, and then maybe even discussing where things could go in the future here. But they are headed towards the Four of Wands, which can be, a reunion, happiness, building something together, grounding in a relationship, a commitment with this person. And we have the Star card. So the Star card can also talk about some disappointment in a relationship being healed. All right, so if there was some sort of disagreement or disappointment this week, there could be a discussion about that. All right, so let's see the new person potential on your mind, and then I will do Aries to Pisces to get a quick message to see if I can get anything. New person potential on Gemini's mind. New person potential. Sun card for my Geminis. Look at this. Luck. That's the card of luck. A Leo may be coming towards you. Leo rules house 5, which is fun, excitement, dating, your inner child, having a good time, having some fun, sex, right? It's not just Scorpio, that's sex. That's the house 5 Leo energy. All right. So there's some positive change and coming towards you, or there's somebody you're connected to right now. You do see that 3 of Wands energy, which is this is going somewhere. This has the opportunity to go somewhere. It could be too, if some of you are single and you're like, oh, I always see people go, I'm single as a Pringle, but they're looking more on tarot than they are out there. Because the 3 of Wands is like, get your ass out there and go do some stuff, connect with people, because there's somebody here that, this is the card of joy, happiness, marriage, positivity, good luck. Right? So we do see the Sun card. The sun's about to shine in your life. Knight of Wands. Look at how passionate, how fun, how this is the card of lust, messages of lust coming in. Somebody really into you, Gemini. So somebody could come out of nowhere, or somebody you're already talking to, a fire sign. Strong Leo, but Aries Sag, or somebody with strong, passionate nature. All right, so there could be some fun coming in, a new date, something, this person may be very adventurous, so it could be spontaneous. It could be like, hey, let's go out, let's go do your life could just take a shift really quickly with somebody new coming into your life, somebody who's like, let's go have some fun. All right, I see a Knight of Pentacles as well too. So for some of you, new person potential also is a very hard worker. So they're very driven, they're very ambitious. They're also very wealthy and grounded and very, they take things seriously. So I like this with the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost their intentions too. So things might go really fast with this new person, and then they may slow down a little bit with this new person. So just remember that with the Knight of Pentacles, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it could be an earth and fire sign. I love earth and fire, right? So it could be earth and fire, or fire and earth in their chart, but it's showing that this is somebody who's very excited, very fun, loves to do stuff, loves to go out and party, have a good time, and not just party. Like party doesn't have to be, Mardi Gras. All right. And then it's like Knight of Pentacles says, I get up every morning, I have a good routine, I'm wealthy, I take things seriously, I'm building a good future. And you have that 3 of Wands. So this could be this person is looking at what they want for their future in their life. So it does seem like a promising new person that you're talking to. All right. And I do see a King of Cups for some of you too. So this is coming through again too. And you saw me shuffle the cards. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you really are getting this energy coming through for you. It could be, honestly, it could be a water sign, but they have earth, a lot of earth and fire, which is really good because there's no air here, which means that this person may not overanalyze, or they might be more passionate and an emotional person the way they express themselves, but they're very grounded, right? So you're a Gemini, you're more air, you can bring air to the party. Okay, let this person bring the water and the earth and the fire. All right, and then your air will come in and see what happens to the party, blows up, right? So we got a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well too. So this new person is very, very reliable, very trustworthy. They're looking for a deep, loving connection. They're looking for loyalty, somebody they can trust, somebody that they can build something with in the future. They work really hard. And I do feel like they're very fun and passionate. And and the Sun card here is like, they just want to have a good time. They want to have fun. They don't want to play games. All right. And it was funny, before I pulled that card, I was going to say, because I don't see any negativity here. And it's like the 5 of Swords. So what I'm getting with is, if the 5 of Swords comes up, if somebody's confusing you or somebody is frustrated with you, it's either they're saying like, or there's some disappointment in a new person. They're either saying we're not a good mix, and they're trying to, they might block communication, or it might seem like there's some confusion in this relationship. They might just be saying, if they're the Knight of Pentacles and they pull away, it could be like, I'm trying to slow things down. Things move too fast. I need things to slow down a little bit, right? So there could be a 5 of Swordsy like that. All right, they might not be playing games with you. Now, if somebody's playing games with you and then they're in this energy, they're basically not knowing how to tell you they are not interested in long term. All right. But the Five of Swords card is like, I don't feel like this person, if this person's meant to be for you, the Sun card, they are not going to play games with you. This is going to be somebody who's going to be completely 100% open with you. And if they pull back a little bit, it's because they want to slow down a little bit and enjoy the ride. All right. Let's see. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. All right, what's the potential of you and Aries through Pisces right now? You and Aries through Pisces. How do they feel? The how do they feel part might not resonate for some of you if it's a person that you just met. All right, so I will be honest with you. So you've got to be... I mean, I'm one person and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of Geminis. All right. So we'll see the possibility, potential of a person with a certain zodiac sign on your mind. Doesn't always resonate with what I just said in here. This is a completely different reading. All right, Aries, dreaming of you. All right, they just can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So Aries, very fiery sign, really attracted to you, really wants to be with you. They're just trying to get up the nerve, get up the courage, which is funny for an Aries, but still Aries is human, right? So strong potential there with Aries. Taurus could be a blessing in disguise for you. Lying was just easier than telling you the truth. So remember, rejection is redirection. There's somebody new coming your way. It could be a fire sign. All right. But Taurus could be a blessing in disguise. They just didn't want to tell you the truth. Gemini, there's a promise coming your way. All right. Somebody who just wasn't ready for you, another Gemini. So they weren't ready at the time. They may have retracted, but they're coming back in with a promise for a future or a relationship. Cancer, up in the air, but there's a lot of love for you. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. Maybe they made a different choice, Cancer did, and they're kind of stuck with what they're reaping what they sowed, and they're still thinking about you. Leo, there's a new beginning coming in with Leo. I'm more affected than you know, so you got a truce coming in with Leo. We got Virgo, partnership, all right? I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to, so they're thinking about you as a potential partner. Libra, party of one. They're reminded of you constantly. They may have ghosted you or left you hanging, but they either the same things happening to them, or they are just constantly thinking about you because they're alone now. Scorpio, date, rendezvous, no other compares to you. So they want to get together. I don't know if it's a hookup, dating, whatever. Rendezvous though. You and Gemini. You and Scorpio. Sagittarius, expect messages from Sagittarius. They've never forgotten you. You might think they have, but they're going to be reaching out to you this week. Capricorn, temporary, lover in the night. My mind and heart always come back to you, though. So I don't know if you guys were a temporary fling or what, but they still desire you. Aquarius, light bulb going off, realization, but they don't know if they can meet your expectations, all right? So they do realize they have feelings for you, but Pisces is true love. You and Pisces. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. All right. I love you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed your reading. Take care. Talk soon.